Welcome to the Boss Life. This segment brought to you by Nose Trap Turkey Calls. And that, my friends, is the Boss Life.
So before you see our next hunter, I stuck a camera up on top of this hill where I'm going to be taking him. And we've been surrounding this property for years, and we finally got access to go on top of this one little finger that we never had permission to. So I put a camera up there to see what was coming in and where potentially to sit. And boy, did it pay off. Check this out.
This segment brought to you by Roostum Game Calls. Rule the roost with BossLife Outdoor Gear. A penny for your thoughts, little turkey.
I'm excited. It's been a while. It's been a couple years since I've gotten a turkey now. So I'm itching to get another one here.
Well, let's go make that happen.
Heading out to the same piece of land, but gonna try setting up in a little different area. A cop stopped by me this morning when I was parked here.
Oh, really?
He's like, "What you up to?" I was like, "Meeting a guy for work to go turkey on." He's like, "Oh," he's like, "Good luck then." I was like, "Yeah, thanks."
Nice. That's good luck then.
Mm-hmm.
Today's the day.
Damn straight it is.
Oh, yeah. There's more. There's another one up high. See him? See that one up high?
going straight off the cuff.
That we all scared about right away in the morning.
Oh, I know.
Holy cow!
That's a monster.
That's a nice
That makes up for last year, huh?
Yeah, it sure does. Look at that beard.
That's huge.
Check that beard out.
That is huge. We gotta measure him.
Yes, we do.
That's a big bird.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the spurs. Nice sharp spurs.
Oh yeah.
That's a big bird.
I was shaking like crazy when they came in. I thought they were all hens at first. Oh,
I did too. I don't think I caught it. That big tree was in the way on your first shot, and we didn't have the Tacticam on. But you couldn't pass that up.
I didn't say they all started coming down, and all of a sudden I see a real red neck. I was like, oh boy, here we go. And it was just, I could just see, I couldn't even see his body. I saw his body right away, but when I took the shot, all I could see was about from just his neck up. So I was a little nervous because I shot. And he just dropped it, and I wasn't sure if he just ran away or if he had dropped right where he was. That's why I worked the action on the gun real quick. And of course it jammed up on me. Thank God he wasn't running because he would have gotten away then. I got it unjammed, came over here. Saw he was still moving a little bit, so I put in another round.
High five. Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
That's awesome. That's what we like. Nice and quick. We're done.
We are done for the day. Quick in, quick out. There you go.
That's great. God, he's big.
He is.
Wow. That's a big bird.
Yeah.
Nice. Heck yeah. Jeez. Let's go pack up and go.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Let's get out of here. We'll go do our interview.
Yeah.
This is great. I like
You
that.
want to get a picture of me out here with the bird?
Yes. Let's find a good spot. Now, tell everybody what happened.
Well, we got in here pretty early. I don't know, we probably 4:30 we got in here.
Yeah.
Got in here about 4:30. We were getting set up right on at the top of this hill where there had been turkeys. We had seen tracks of turkeys on both sides of the hill, so we got set up right in the center. And when we were setting up the decoys this morning, actually, we spooked the bird out of the tree. I think it was just one now, but it could have been more. But I think it was just one right away in the morning we spooked. Thought, oh shoot, there goes our shot. All the birds are gone. Well, when it starts lighting up, we realize that we're surrounded by birds. We just spooked one of them. All the others were still sleeping. So literally, we saw the birds wake up. They started flooding their wings, walking up and down the branches, and probably say at 5:40 is when the birds started coming down finally out of the roost and walking around. First 2 or 3 were all hens, and one walked straight at us. There was probably a hen not 10 yards away from us right away. Walked straight towards us and veered away a little bit, and all of a sudden a rooster came down. And he was walking around kind of towards the edge, probably 25, 30 yards out, and I could see his body right away right when he landed, but I didn't have a clear shot, and he was kind of going back and forth. And all of a sudden, I saw an area where I could just see him from like the neck up, basically. And I thought, all right, here's my chance. I didn't want to pass him up and let him get too far away because there's a lot of brush here. So I pulled the trigger on him, and he dropped. But all I could see was from the neck up, so I wasn't sure if I dropped him there or if he just kind of ducked and took off because, there's a lot of commotion. So I worked the action on the gun real quick, and of course it jammed up. And so I'm glad he dropped where he did, because if he wouldn't have, I wouldn't have been able to get a second shot off real quick. I got the gun unjammed, went over to where I dropped him, and he was still kicking a little bit, so we put in another round and wrung his neck, and now we got this.
That's awesome.
Yeah, early morning, not even 6 o'clock yet.
Compared to last year.
Yeah, compared to last year.
Boy, and they teased Jack last year. They hung up at about, what, 75 yards?
Yeah, 65, 75 yards. They just stayed at that range, and we could see them, and we were talking to them, but they just would not come in, and we were just sitting there anxious all day, just ready to pull the trigger.
yourself ready. They're coming.
Somewhere in them hills.
Total opposite today.
Total opposite this year.
This year we went after him.
Yeah.
Right on top of him. Well, that's a good memory, man.
Yes, it
Good
is.
job.
Can't thank you enough, Mike.
That's a lot of fun. Well, I'm glad you filled your tag. How long has it been since you got a bird?
It's probably been 4 years now.
Okay.
Since I last got a bird. It's been a while. I think when I was 16 years old was the last time I got it.
Wow. So now you're 20.
Yep.
You're headed over to what, England to go study?
Yeah, in about 3 months I'm headed across the pond over to England for about 5 months. I'm studying a semester over there for business. So won't be able to get out deer hunting next year.
Right. So this is definitely worth it
Yeah.
before you take off.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of my last hurrah in America for a little bit.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
It was a bit of a climb, but we made it.
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
Heck, we can go get breakfast somewhere.
What do you think of that? Guess who shot a double beard? Look at that thing. We got to measure these.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Holy Toledo.
That's the kind of bird you get off the roost. Right there.
Damn right.
Double beard. Big old boss. Never made a peep. He didn't. He was silent the whole time. He had all them hens with him. That is a boss.
And that, my friends, is the boss life.
Double beard to boot. Right on. You ever shot a double beard before?
I have never shot a double beard before.
You did today. You did today.
Beard looks to reach 11 inches.
Whoa, no. Look at this thing. Hang on. This is a boss. Right here. I'll hold it in. 14 and an eighth. Wow.
Well, that's just the first one.
That's just the first one. Let's see. Okay, I got the base. We got.
Second one, 7.5.
Wow. So what is that? That's 21.
and a half. Or 21 and 5/8.
21 and 5/8.
21 and 5/8 a beard.
Damn. Quick work this morning.
Indeed it was. They came out of the roost at 5:40. I think I dropped this guy probably at 5:50. And we were packing up and out of there by no later than 6:10, I think.
That was a blast.
That was a good time.
And they were there. I couldn't move. Not sure what we have on camera at this point. It didn't matter. Jack needed to get his bird.
Yes, I did.
We were all about that after last year and what happened.
Yeah.
And he's crunched for time. He's headed overseas to go to school.
Yeah.
So this is his last chance for a while to go after a big bird. And boy, did he get a big bird.
Yeah, I'm leaving in the fall for England, so not going to be any hunting for me for a while. But it was good to get this while I still could.
It's a beautiful, beautiful bird. Busted off primaries, strutting. His wingtips snapped off. This bird was definitely the boss. Never made a sound, not a peep. He had all those hens with him.
Yeah.
We had that other bird on the hill to the west from us gobbling away, and they were all marching towards him. Third bird out of the tree, right here. I looked, saw he had a red head, and I thought he was Jake at first. And the hens were moving through. First light, and then I saw his beard. Asked Jack, "You got him?" He went behind a tree. I never saw. We didn't have time. As soon as they flew out of the tree, like first shot you get, take them. And you did. That was a good shot. Nice long shot. It was about 35, 40 yard shot.
Somewhere around there.
Ground level. Then he had to put another one in him and finish him off, because he probably, as big as he is, he probably would have took off
Yeah.
if he wouldn't have. So good thing he did. Congratulations.
Yeah, can't thank you enough, Mike. Can't thank you enough.
Well, you're very welcome. Thanks for coming out again. It was a blast.
It was a blast.
Same spot. Plan worked. And we're on to the next one.
Damn right. And that right there is the boss life.